Hey guys, it's Eric Conover from Nerdy Geek Talk, so for all your nerdy geeky needs. Here with episode 74 of Steel City Bots. I am correct in that, right? You guys did 73 without me last week, right?
Yes.
Okay. Joining me today is, well, me, I'm back. Yay! And Michael, who ran the show last week. How are you, Michael?
I'm here. How are you?
Also here. I'm pretty good. Jared, how are you?
I'm not here. I don't know how I don't know life.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Speaking of not knowing life, Zeus, how are you?
I'm not.
Also what
That's
I
it.
thought. All right.
You're not?
Miguel, how are you?
I'm pretty alright.
Thank goodness someone is. We can always count on Miguel to have his crap together. All right. Anyways, let's jump into it. So, Michael, what is our history lesson for today?
Oh, the history lesson for today on January 28th, the day we are recording this, there's actually two we've got to share with you. On this day in 1998, the Beast Wars episode Inferno, the Ant Warrior from Hell premieres in Japan. That episode was known as the Spider's Game here in the U.S., and I'm pretty sure there was a week we talked about that as the... Yeah, that was... We talked about that as a history lesson, the English release of that episode.
Yeah, but I just like that
I'm
title,
disappointed
so I
that-
put it in again.
I'm disappointed that Ant Warrior from Hell wasn't the U.S. title.
Yeah.
Also, that an episode that presumably featured Black Arachnia and Ant Warrior from Hell had no references to the Spider-Man show. The Emissary from Hell. Spider-Man.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
I'm talking about the Japanese Spider-Man show.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
The Japanese Spider-Man show. How have we
I've
known
only
each other
heard
this
of it in
long and you
passing.
don't know about the Japanese
I've
Spider-Man
only
show?
heard of it in passing. I just know there's a Spider-Man show in Japan. That's all I know.
An Emissary from Hell, Spider-Man. That's like the most famous thing from that show.
I know nothing of it. It's only been cropped up because, like, yes, put him in the sequel of Spider-Verse. That's all I know.
You disappoint me, Michael.
Anyway, also on this date on January 28th, in that I can't speak. You've gotten me off track, Zeus. You ruined my groove. Oh, okay. Sorry. Also on this date, January 28th, in the year 2009, Revenge of the Fallen preview toys of Bumblebee and Soundwave are officially revealed by Empire Magazine's website. Idiotic responses immediately followed. Why did it say that?
I don't know. I was going to ask you if you knew.
I don't know.
I'm very curious what it was. Anyone who's listening, if you know the answer, tweet it at us, at Steel City Bots.
Because yeah, that's just ripped from the wiki, from TF Wiki. So there must have been an in-joke that they all got that I don't. And none of us do.
I think that was too early for most of us to be aware of all the in-jokes.
Well, except for Miguel.
Would you remember that, Miguel?
I mean, I
Miguel?
think he was well ingrained in the fandom. I think in Transformers enough to be like, if he got an in-joke,
That's
he'd
true, maybe.
know it.
I can only
Like,
all I can think of is that people were probably just mad because of what Soundwave looked like. Oh wait, no, I know why.
why?
Oh God.
Oh no.
Think long and hard on what Ravage looked like in that Soundwave deluxe set.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Poor choice of words on my part.
Oh.
Gotcha.
I think I get the gist. I think I got it. Anywho, I guess you're done with the history lesson.
Oh yeah. So, moving on to what did we get this week? I'll just go first. I finally, oh my god, finally got Super Bisque, and I have to admit, so the Bisque combiner, Saber Claw, I believe. I think that's the name.
Yes.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's Saberhorn and Bisque
Bisque.
combined. I really, really like this toy. Like a lot more. Like obviously, I needed it because it's Bisque, but like I actually really enjoy the toy itself. The individual Bisque is okay. I really am glad that I have a Saberhorn toy because it was one of the cooler designs from Robots in Disguise. I'm still disappointed he didn't get a Warrior because he was actually one of my favorite designs from the show. So I would really like to see him revisited at some point in the future, but I'm glad to have some version of him. And the fact that he can combine with Bisque and it's actually like a fun and decent toy, I dig it. So, very happy about that. I also got Alita 1, finally. Got her because she was on sale, which is what I was waiting for. Now all I need are Wreck-Gar and Optimus Primal to finish off Power of the Primes.
Well, I'll have fun trying to find Primal at Ollie's.
Yeah, that's going to be my
Because I
plan,
think
really.
all of the clearance ones are already gone.
Yep. So that's what my guess is. It's going to be Ollie's later. I don't know if will that be towards the end of the year? Or do you think they'll have them before then? I don't know, but either way, I'll be checking some Ollie's.
Late summer, early fall is I think when we've tended to see stuff start creeping in.
Yeah, so Ollie's will be my my best bet for that.
Yeah.
Wreck-Gar, I just don't want to pay $20 for him, but
Too bad.
maybe I'll probably
do.
have to. But yeah, I like her a lot. I think she is. I actually kind of liked the Starscream mold, and so like as Starscream, but it is definitely better as Alita 1, and I basically picked her up because I knew I was just like, okay, she is a little bit on sale, and after the news about Orthia, I definitely need her. So, yeah, I have her now. And then I also got the 2 Autobot Micromaster Patrols. Race Car Patrol is garbage. They basically make a mockery of the price point, I'm just saying. Battle Patrol, on the other hand, I love. They are fantastic, both of them. Highly recommend them. I still think I like the Decepticon jets a little bit better, but they are much closer than I thought they would be. So I'm very happy with them. But again, the Race Car Patrol, I'm okay with their individual robot modes, and their alt modes are okay. They could use a little bit more paint since they're so basic, but like they're the most basic. Like there's nothing. They are literally the most generic things ever, is how I'd put it. There's nothing inherently terrible about them, except for the fact that they are so bland and generic that that makes them worse than being at least trying to be something and being bad, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Though I do like the big shoulders on the gray and blue one.
Swindler.
Swindler, yes, I was going to say I can't remember his name. I learned the names of the other ones because I like them, but I don't like the Race Car Patrol, so I refuse to learn their name. But I have to admit that
it's Swindler and Road Handler.
No, I refuse. I'm not listening. But yeah, so
Road Handler and Swindler.
I am enjoying the Micromasters overall more than I thought I would when they were revealed. Like when they were revealed, I was happy for the people that have been wanting Micromasters, but I was just like, I didn't want these. And then I was like, you know what? I'll get this Decepticons. I'll probably get the others eventually. So I did. They were on actually a slight sale, so that's why I got the 2 Autobot ones, even though I planned on getting the Battle Patrol. I really liked Battle Patrol, but yeah, Race Car Patrol is pretty... I hope that is the lowest bar for Micromasters in this line. If we get any worse, I'm going to be mad. Very, very mad, so... But yeah, that's it for me. So, Miguel, you didn't get anything this week, did you? But you forgot to talk about something you got last week, didn't you?
Right. Nothing new this week from what I can remember. Who knows? Next week I'll probably be like, no, I did forget something. But I did forget to talk about something last week. In my long quest, although today, being bored at work, I decided to scour the wiki and kind of put together a list of all of the different flavors of black repaint Optimus Primes and related characters together, and have been kind of looking up to see like what their going prices are, which has made me sad because right now my running list has like $5,000 for all of the figures that are on it. That does include like busts and stuff. I have to like kind of parse it out on like stuff I'll never get, like the $1,000 Prime Studios busts and statues and stuff. But one thing I did get to kind of fill in the gaps in my collection was a figure that I've been wanting for a really long time, and finally saw one that I was like, okay, this is a good price. I'll pay, or at least a price I want to pay. I'll pick it up. So I now have Go Hunter Nemesis Prime, the Japanese exclusive redeco of Beast Hunter's Voyager Optimus Prime. With the retooled face, so he has the faceplate, which,
Yes.
if I remember right,
I love that.
was never available in the US.
Nope, it was not.
So yeah, I haven't really messed with him much. I just opened him. The box was trash. The box has a hole in it. Like, if someone shot it with like a BB gun and like broke the plastic or something, like it was something where I was like, what? It's right in the middle, so I don't know how it happened.
Zoinks.
Yeah. I like the box. Okay, whatever. Like the important thing is that the figure is fine and it has all of its accessories and everything, which it does. So that's another one for the Nemesis shelf. I'm at, what did I say before?
16?
16? Yeah. So
I thought
16
you
of
said
them.
13.
Or maybe I said 13. Who knows? 13
There
or
was
16.
17, and it had a multiple of 3 in it.
I have 13 to 16 of them.
Wow. All right, but I am very jealous of you. Michael, you did not get anything, right?
Correct. I got nothing. I have.
Zeus, what did you get?
I got many bot. I got
No, you
The
didn't.
last-
You just bought
true. I got many bot.
because that's what
Which-
you wrote in the show
yeah,
notes. You just
I know.
bought.
I wrote in the show notes bot, but it's just that's what I thought would be a funny way of putting bots. Anyways, I got the last Techie Team and Toilet True pack that I needed, and the one and only Jock Squad pack that I need. And then I went back to Target the day after that, and they had exactly one blind pack figure, and it was the last figure I needed to complete the Jock Squad, which was Kid Clobber.
Yay!
Yay! So now I have all the Jock Squad. And most of the rest of the teams, except I think I'm still short a good number of Shedheads.
Mm-hmm.
Toilet Troop, I've only got like 4.
Yeah, most of those I think are in.
Blind packs, yeah. Well, at this point, I think the least I have for a single team is 4, which is fine because that's about half of the teams, of most of the teams, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think there are many that go above like 8.
The only one is the Sugar Shocks, who are at 9.
Huh. But anyways, you didn't get anything else?
I mean, I got that Captain Marvel figure.
Oh yeah, which does look nice.
You should know that's not a robot. Doesn't belong here.
I know, but it's got me one figure closer to having a bunch of figures of people who were on Community at some point.
So you have 2.
2, because there are only 2.
Yep.
Now I'm just waiting for Joel McHale or Allison Brie to be in a Star Wars or a Marvel movie.
Also, you should just start a collection of people that have been in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. But anyways, Jared, what did you get this week?
All right, so first off, I got this Masterpiece Shockwave because I got a bunch of Amazon money for birthday, Christmas, and stuff like that. And Masterpiece Shockwave. He's pretty nice. Got die-cast and pretty hefty. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool figure. Other than that, I got Siege Ultra Magnus, so I now have the entirety of Siege Wave 1, and it's not even the end of January.
I
Ugh.
hate you. I'm just kidding. I just envy you.
After that, I got Cybertron, Dirt Boss, and the Minicon Downshift because I was scouring the vintage section of TF Source, and these two guys, they were mint in box, never even opened, and yeah, I had Dirt Boss whenever I was younger, but he was lost too, and yeah, not bad. But I never had the Minicon because I never had the never got the set that this was. And yep, he didn't really. This figure has not survived the test of time well, but a lot of Unicron trilogy figures haven't.
Oh, but fun, gosh darn it.
Yep. And last but not least, I got Iron Factory's Tarn. I would try to pronounce his actual third-party name, but it's yeah.
Dubé.
Yeah.
Wait, how do you spell it?
It's Dub followed by he.
D-U-V-H-E. D-U-V-H-E.
D-U-V-H-E. Duvet.
No, it's not V. It's B.
It's B?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you said dove. I'm
No.
like, who spells dove D-U-V? Because
No,
I
I said dub. You probably can't tell what I'm saying though, because I have a tissue in my nose. Because I just got a nosebleed. So that's fun.
Yeah, I get those all the time.
Well,
Damn.
don't
Yeah.
get a nosebleed on the show, Zeus. I'm kidding.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Duvet.
I'll get a nosebleed whenever I damn well feel like it.
Dubé. I'm going to say it's Dubé. He's Dubé. He's Dubé.
You're making me very uncomfortable, Eric.
I don't care. It's all worth it. Anything else you get, Jared?
Nope, that's it
Coolio. All right.
for this week at least.
Let's dive into the news then. First thing we have is a small thing, but there's a review for Cyberverse Warrior Class Hot Rod out, and I gotta admit, like, part of me really doesn't want this toy. Part of me really, really, really does want this toy. So I don't know. I'm very
Weirdo.
conflicted.
Okay.
Oh, it's that Chuck guy. I've seen his videos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
They're fine.
I'm like, I'm torn. I want the figure, but I don't want to pay full warrior price for the figure. I want to get it on sale. So we'll see. Next bit of news though is Bumblebee movie related, and it is very, very, very good. And a reminder to the fact that the franchise does owe China a big deal. China really helps out with Transformers. They really like Transformers. And Bumblebee has given a 1-month extension to the Chinese theatrical release of the movie, which is, ooh, that is good. In no way is that it's a very good sign. China
Yeah.
helps out a lot with box office, so this
Definitely. I want to double check really quick, but if I'm correct, that movie's already made over 400,000. So with the extension in China and the fact that it hasn't even been released in Japan yet, I think this could make $500 million.
it could. It's very possible. So yeah.
Wait, it's not been released in Japan yet?
No, that's not until March.
Oh, they're missing out.
They are.
So
So
is
is
Jared. Yeah.
Oh, I bet Jared's going to see it when they get it in Japan.
Yeah, I'll fly over
When's
to
it come out on
Japan.
DVD?
My guess is March. That's why I said that.
There's pre-orders, so I should be able to actually find out.
Current worldwide gross is 438 million.
If you if you order the Bumblebee Blu-ray, it says
Oh, April.
1 to 3 months. It says it'll be delivered between Friday, March 15th and April 30th. That's not what I would expect. Okay. That's a little odd, but $20 for the Blu-ray DVD digital. Oh, it's the Blu-ray and the DVD? I need to add that to cart. Okay. and it's on sale.
Oh,
Normally
like-
they'd be $38. $20 for that is
Serious?
fan-freaking-tastic.
Dude,
Yes.
like-
I just need a Blu-ray, a DVD. I don't have a Blu-ray.
You don't have a Blu-ray player?
No.
Blu-ray combos around here are only like $25.
For Blu-ray, DVD, and digital? Normally it's
Yeah.
Blu-ray and digital.
No, it's like 25 around here for Blu-ray, DVD, and digital.
Anyway, I don't have a Blu-ray player.
I
Get
So
a
I don't-
Blu-ray player, nerd.
Why would I need a Blu-ray player?
Do you own
Every-
any Zeus that you've bought
Huh?
for $25?
I'm trying to think what the last one was. I haven't bought a movie in a while. Probably Ant-Man.
All right, but either way, that's all good.
They're not
next-
Ant-Man. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say that's a lot more recent. The newest, the next reveal we have is movie masterpiece Megatron and Jazz got dropped today. Not today, this week, and my God, they're fantastic.
They are.
So there are many, many things to talk about with them, but in particular, the thing that has stood out to everyone is that guess what you can do to Jazz?
You can rip them in half.
No,
and
you can
he-
give him jazz hands. He's literally doing jazz hands in one of the promo pictures.
Well,
No, I'm kidding.
yeah,
Yeah, no, I'm kidding though. Yes, the big thing is that you can rip him in half, and he even has a spinal cord attachment to the top half, so you can have Megatron tearing him apart, or presumably you can have Optimus Prime holding his dead friend's corpse. So,
And this upsets me very much as someone who buys adult-oriented collectibles of sci-fi characters. I'm very disappointed that this adult-oriented collectible of sci-fi characters has an action feature. That is just unacceptable.
a gimmick. Yeah, he's doing a bit off of. Oh no, he's gone. But Skype just crashed. But anyways, he's doing a bit off of a thing that he found from was it Sabertron that you found that from, Zeus,
What?
or was it TFW?
No, it was TFW.
Oh, TFW, where he found someone ranting about how they weren't going to buy movie masterpiece Jazz because it had a quote-unquote gimmick with the spine piece that you can rip in half, which is freaking hilarious. And if you're that upset about it and need to defend yourself saying you're not collecting toys, I'm sorry that you're not okay.
Actually, the toy thing was in reference to the Iron Factory DJD.
Oh yeah, that was something else.
Yeah.
But still, same
Separate
type of
instances,
thing.
but still people who said some very stupid stuff.
Yes. But yeah, so the other things Jazz has every single knuckle articulated, which is fan-freaking-tastic. I
Neat.
adore it. He also has the only thing that is included that isn't specifically shown in the pictures of Jazz is his visor can slide up and down. That wasn't actually shown in any pictures. It's just stated. So there is that. Here we go. Let's try to find something else. Megatron also there's one thing. He also has his gun and a minifigure of Sam running with the Allspark. I think that's all his accessories.
Yeah.
And
Wait, are you talking about Jazz? Or
Yes, Jazz.
Still talking about Jazz. Okay.
Yes. Then Megatron has his accessories are all pictured except the feature that he does have a moving mouth. That wasn't really shown in any pictures because most of the pictures just have him with his mouth open. But he can open and close it apparently. So every official movie masterpiece Decepticon has a moving mouth so far. Just pointing that out there.
And exactly one Autobot has that feature.
Yeah, Ironhide, the only one that should. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. He also has this mace, which is the accessory that he gets included with the least. In all honesty, he also has a removable chest piece and a tiny little Allspark that you can place into his chest, which is awesome. Individually articulated fingers. Well, some of them are articulated, not all of them are individual. And he does have his fusion cannon that he uses to combine whenever his two arms slam together. He says like Primus
Join them in extinction.
Yeah, Primus Extinction, something like that. And he fires it. I think you can also make it so he does it with one hand, apparently. Like, short, it appeared.
Oh,
I don't know. I just saw it in one picture that it appeared as if he had it replacing his hand, but not the full turret. It was like it in its collapsed form because it
Yeah.
collapses, which I
hmm.
don't remember him ever doing that in the movie. But hey,
No, because they did it. He didn't. He only had the cannon for one
yeah,
scene.
like when he literally slammed his hands together. Otherwise, he was literally just beaten down on Prime. But there's
Yeah.
that. I think that's all his accessories. He looks good. He's only Jazz is $90. Which is a little pricey, but looking at everything that Jazz has and can do, I don't think that's absurd pricing at all. Uh, Plus, he'll probably be like 80 because from what we've learned is the fact that, not even counting sales, is that Amazon just has put the Autobot cars like $10 cheaper than for Movie Masterpiece. Like they tend to put it $10 cheaper than whatever's originally said. Megatron's only 160, which pre-orders for a while ago indicated he was 190, so almost 200. Which I wasn't thrilled to be paying 200, but I was going to do it because Megatron's going to be massive, which he is. He's a foot tall. And he's only 160. I've seen some people complaining out to the price, and I gotta say, saying like it's absurd. It's a heck of a steal compared to regular Masterpiece. So I don't
Mhm.
Yep.
know. I don't know what
That's-
you're looking at whenever you say that it's absurd pricing. If you don't like it, that's different. But saying that it's not worth it is kind of silly.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like it could be worse.
That's probably going to be the first figure that I spend over 100 on, because to this date I've still not spent more than $100 on a figure. I don't think I've even spent 100 on a single figure.
Movie Masterpiece Optimus Prime.
No, I got that for like 85.
Oh, nice. But yeah, I am very, very much looking forward to it. But yeah, anyways, next thing we have is there is a video review from, you guessed it, Tauntaun Reviews. Of,
Everyone's favorite, Tauntaun,
the
the
Studio
man who
Series
speaks
Deluxe
only in
Cogman.
Siri.
Yes, it's quite funny actually. Studio Series Deluxe Cogman. There's a video review of that up, but by the time you're listening to this, there's a very good chance he will have the Entertainment Earth exclusive Studio Series The Last Night Drift with the baby Dinobots up because he posted a picture to his channel a day ago of that set. So he has it, like of it in hand, so it's very likely he'll be uploading a video review of that as well, but that's not up yet. But the Cogman is, which is weird because he was like the first person to get all of the new Studio Series that are just now coming out. This is the following wave, isn't it? Cogman's
Yeah.
after all these, so that's something. Also, I'm going to switch the order a bit because this is supposed to be 2 items from now. Is that same Studio Series Drift set is also, we've seen scans now for it for Takara's version, which hey, I really like because we've only seen renders for the Entertainment Earth one so far officially, but these scans
Mhm.
are an actual like picture of the toy, and I really like how it looks. Also, he has all of the original weapons, the 2 regular swords and the 2 knives that the mold has, and the new sword, which I am now curious if the Entertainment Earth one will have the 2 regular swords as well. We know that he'll have the 2 knives that he puts on his back, but we did not see anything to indicate he'll have the 2 regular swords. He'll just have the 1 newly sculpted sword and the baby Dinobots. So I am very curious now whether that'll be a difference between the Takara and the Hasbro versions, or if the Hasbro has that, we just haven't seen it yet. The 2 other new things, there's Masterpiece 44 Optimus Prime on there. I don't care. It's nothing new. Oh, well, have we seen Roller? We've seen Roller. Never mind. Yeah, I was going to say, we've definitely seen Roller. So there's all that stuff. There's like a little, what would you call it? A drawer that you could put his faces and weapons in underneath the trailer, I think. So that's nice. But the one thing I am interested in is the thing next to Drift, and that is their new movie, The Best Age of Extinction Bumblebee. And you know what I just thought of? You know what? Okay, let's get Golden Lagoon Soundwave out of the way because this will lead into the next thing, that Bumblebee. I just realized. Golden Lagoon Soundwave is just a gold, chrome, and plastic version of the Titans Return Leader class toy. Yay!
Yay.
Yeah. I mean, it
Yeah.
looks cool. I don't need it.
And also, that Soundwave mold it's fine, but the
It's a
head's
pretty.
kind of weird.
I mean, it's a headmaster. It's a really
Yeah.
good mold. I wouldn't say it's my favorite version of Soundwave, but it's a very good mold.
Entirely possible we get 2 new versions of Soundwave this year that are going to be better.
Would
Uh,
you? Are you
that was
saying
a-
that the Warrior's going to be better?
No.
That he's doing a bit of a foreshadow.
Oh, I hate you. Still the other. I'm mad about that still.
Did you
I'm,
put
I'm
that in
mad
the...
but also happy because it's dumb. It is dumb. But anyways, Bumblebee, movie The Best Bumblebee, is actually a retooled on the arm agent because people are saying that he just has a new weapon. He doesn't. They actually had to retool his forearm so he could wield his crab cannon that he has in the movie correctly on his actual forearm. So they actually retooled that a bit, which is cool, and I like it a lot. I don't like it a lot to import it, but you know, if there was an American release, I would definitely buy it. But you know, we don't know of any Age of Extinction Bumblebee toys coming, do we? Foreshadowing.
That's actually more of an actual question, to be honest.
Wait, what?
What you just foreshadowed, because that's a weird one.
Kind of, but I mean, it's still hinted at. I'm not saying I'm not, but I didn't say anything was confirmed.
True.
So we have some leaked listings for possible Studio Series Wave 7 and Wave 8. They are packed, but we're going to read them first, then we'll talk about it. Okay, so what is listed as Studio Series Wave 7. Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Dino. Deluxe Class Bumblebee Movie Dropkick. Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Hightower. Deluxe Class Age of Extinction Drift. Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen Sideways. Voyager Class Revenge of the Fallen Long Haul. Voyager Class Bumblebee Movie Soundwave. Leader Class Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime. Now, Studio Series Wave 8 as listed. Deluxe Class Revenge of the Fallen / Age of Extinction Bumblebee. Deluxe Class The Last Night Hot Rod. Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Hatchet. Yes. Deluxe Class The Last Night
Eric.
Crosshairs. What?
Keep reading, but I'll say it afterwards.
Okay. Deluxe Class Dark of the Moon Protoform Soldier. Voyager Class Dark of the Moon Ironhide. Voyager Class The Last Night Nitro / KSI Boss. Leader Class Revenge of the Fallen. And Leader Class Age of Extinction Slug. Okay, what were you going to say first, Michael, before we dive into all of this?
If you look at the top of the article, update 1/28/2019, we hope that you took the info drop with a grain of salt since it has been confirmed to be fake.
No! I'm so angry. How did they confirm it was fake?
The details were posted by an Instagram user and it somehow exploded into Weibo.
I mean, but can anyone confirm that the Instagram was definitely fake? I agree that it's very likely now. But
I'm assuming that the Instagram user came out and was like, hey, this was fake. This was a joke. I didn't mean for this to happen.
Huh. Oh, but one thing that I will talk about is the
Or
fact that
it was like, haha, I got you all.
we're very likely getting. I would like to see that Instagram post. Is the Leader Class Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime that we already probably know about? It's not confirmed to be Dark of the Moon, but the whatchamacallit, the Optimus Prime we're betting is probably going to be a Voyager. And one piece of evidence I've heard to back this up is that the fact that Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class, the Studio Series version, obviously, Jetfire comes with that extra chest piece, ab piece for an Optimus Prime figure, lends itself to the theory that the Dark of the Moon version will have the remolded abs, and that the rest of it will still be that movie Optimus Prime that is compatible with combining with Jetfire. The exception is the abs, and that is why it comes with that extra piece, because you can't put that ab piece on either Optimus Prime figures that's currently out. So that way it will be compatible with Jetfire. That's not confirmed by any means, but There's
But then
not much
maybe you
reason to
shouldn't
doubt it.
get then maybe you shouldn't get the new Optimus Prime Voyager yet.
I still am because I want
Joke's
the
on
entire
you.
line.
I'm gonna get two. One for doing the jet whatever, jet wing, jet
Yep,
power,
yeah, the
and
Sonic
one to have
Force
on
one.
his own.
Yeah, because it's the movie One Optimus Prime, so I'm gonna have that because Bone Crusher's just wave mate, and that's his big moment is with Bone Crusher. Is in particular, I think in the first movie. So yeah,
And then I'm just gonna throw that Revenge of the Fallen one in the trash.
no, that's his dead body. That is totally going in the Revenge of the Fallen shelf.
I just have a general movie shelf, so
I have a general movie shelf with the movies in order, like the first movies to the left, all the way to the last night on the right. Don't ask me how I'm working Bumblebee into it yet. I don't know.
Quick
Bumblebee
note.
might be also further to the left, but I don't know. Yes.
Quick side tangent question that I thought of earlier today. What if someone organized their Transformers collection alphabetically?
I don't like you. We're not continuing with this. If anyone does, tweet at us. I want to know. I'm fuming that those listings were fake. I mean, I knew that there was a chance, obviously, but
Yeah, there's a chance, but I was mostly
I was
at the very-
skeptical of the fact that they would all be that many figures in each wave.
Yeah, I had speculated that maybe what they had listed as the Wave 7 was actually supposed to be Wave 7 and Wave 8, and that the Wave 8 was Wave 9 and would be the first wave of 2020.
Yeah,
But this is by far way too much, especially in terms of deluxes.
to be an entire wave. Yeah, especially because the deluxe waves we've had so far have been 4, 2, 3, 2 each.
And then 5.
Oh yeah, and then 5. So yeah. Anyways, next bit of news though, which is not fake, is although I am very, very curious. Toy Fair's coming soon, so definitely stay tuned for that. Literally like almost 2 weeks from now. That we'll be seeing studio series there. So I'm very excited to see what they have because if those listings are fake, a lot of that what we see is going to be surprises. Which is nice, unless something happens within the next 2 weeks, which is very possible. Something that isn't going to be a surprise, though, is this next news item, which is we have the alt mode revealed for Power of the... oh my god, not Power of the Primes. War for Cybertron Siege, Leader Class Optimus Prime, the Cybertron, the Galaxy Convoy. Now, some people are like, oh no, the wheels aren't painted on the wings here, but this is a render. And renders are not always accurate to the final product. For now, I would go off of the in-hand image of the robot, which has the wheels painted that are on the wings. I would go
also
off of that.
The cannons are
They're
also
what?
the side cannons are also incorrect because they're black and this like they are on Ultra Magnus, but the in-hand image we have has them predominantly blue with, I think it's red highlights.
Something like that.
Wait, it does?
Yeah, the cannons are just completely different. Yeah, it's blue with red highlights on the in-hand image.
I thought. Oh, I didn't realize the cannons were there. I thought that was just the side of his legs.
No, those are the cannons.
Oh, cool. That means they're accurate. I'm pretty sure, because I think they are blue and red on the actual thing. Huh,
no, they're predominantly red and silver. They're not accurate.
Oh, yeah, but they're closer than black at least.
Yes.
Yeah, so,
No.
yeah. I like the alt mode. Do you guys like the alt mode?
It looks nice.
Is weird is that there's a place for the second front wheel. The front wheels, but there is no front wheels there.
Yeah,
Well, there are those pieces that go on the forearms. Maybe they can fit in there.
The forearm piece is already attached.
Huh?
They
They're
are on the
making
front.
up the bumper.
Yeah, that is the front pieces.
I didn't.
Yeah, and
notice
also
that.
we don't have butt fists.
Which is okay. I mean,
That's
Miguel's
fine.
upset, obviously, but,
And also Michael, but
well,
I guess
I think
his
it was
points
Miguel
aren't
that was
valid.
saying, like, he'll riot if they don't. But, yeah.
I think both
Did I
of us
mention
were.
that I got a G1 tailgate? I think I got a G1 tailgate. I think I got it last week, and then I wasn't on the show.
Okay.
Is it the reissue?
No, it is
Oh.
an actual G1 tailgate. It's worn a bit, but it's a cute
Exciting.
toy, so I
Did
like
you
it.
get it from your ice cream shop?
Yep, I did. I was walking by, and the dude was like, he like hand motioned, like, come in. And he showed me, and he had like 2 GoBots and the tailgate, and I just bought the tailgate for $1. So
Which GoBots?
I don't remember. They were not ones that I cared
shape.
for. I don't remember.
Oh,
I don't.
so
like
it wasn't
GoBots that
like
much, so.
Drill Face. What's his name?
No, it was not.
His name's not Drill Face. What's his name?
Screwhead.
Ah, Screwhead. The only GoBot I have.
But the G1 tailgate I got leads me into the fact that the newest G1 mini bot reissues that we're getting, Gears and Warpath, both of which I'm actually kind of interested in, are being cited now. So I think Ohio and Missouri are the 2 places they've been.
PA.
Wait, what? Oh, they've also been cited in PA?
The first listing I saw was PA. I think the T-Formers articles talks about. Oh, I saw somewhere else that said Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think I did see that stuff for Pennsylvania somewhere else too. So they're showing up.
Yeah.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
I do kind of want these. I'm not gonna lie, I do.
I do want Gears. I
Yeah,
would get-
Gears is the one I definitely want. Warpath, I kind of want.
Warpath is fun. I already have a Warpath,
I don't.
so you should get Warpath.
Yeah, I probably
The
will.
only G1 figures I have are a Megatron and a reissue keychain.
Wait, you have
Brawn.
a G1 Megatron?
What?
Yeah, I've talked about this before.
That's not
What?
Megatron. That's
This
the
is
Browning.
Megatron.
You have Browning, don't you?
And Megatron. I found this in, like, not a pawn shop, but like a secondhand store for like $3.
What the hell?
Yeah. No one here. You've never talked about that.
I thought I did. I
You
thought it was like one of the
100%
first things I ever
Jared,
mentioned.
Did he ever talk about that?
Not that I can remember.
You definitely
However,
did
I
not.
have terrible memory.
I would remember that.
Okay, cool. So you guys have learned something new. I thought I told you about finding
Definitely
the
didn't.
G1 Megatron for $3.
I am certain you have not. That's very interesting. All right. Anyways, while I hear you transforming it, Jared, what are our? So those are some toys that we will not tell you whether or not you should get them. That's up to you. Next, we have some. Before we have the pretty pre-orders, which are toys that I would recommend, we have some not so pretty pre-orders. So Jared, what are the not so pretty pre-orders that we don't recommend buying?
Oof, KFC. How far you boys have fallen. KFC P14 Graduate and Engine Power Master, which is basically
It's their Power Master Prime.
their
Although
Power
it's
Master.
sold in 2 pieces, we have both pieces listed.
Yes.
And combined, it is $350. And
Yes.
the thing is, we already have a magnificent third-party Power Master Prime. Well, we have multiple, but only one Masterpiece one, I believe. That looks fantastic. Power Baser, and that's like 200, I want to say. 250, maybe? I think it's 200.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you don't want that, Make Toys made their cross dimension one,
Yeah,
Which is my
which
favorite
is
of the two.
phenomenal. Yeah.
yeah, I have
But-
the black version, and it's fantastic.
Which
Yes.
I wanted, but I couldn't get it before it sold out, and they never made more.
Nope.
Yeah, but neither of those companies sold them individually, one with the bot and the other just selling the trailer, and
And not
that's
for
it.
$350. It
Yeah.
just looks bad. Like there's nothing good about this. I rarely hope that
No, it
things get
doesn't even-
canceled. This has to get canceled. If this doesn't get canceled, this has to be the death of KFC. There's no way
Yeah.
they can survive this, which is a shame because I really like chicken, but you know, something.
Plus, you're going to chicken college.
Silence. Yeah.
Well, I expected that.
Yeah, so I cannot describe how awful those look and like how awful KFC just generally is. Not always, but usually.
Wait,
God, don't buy
they.
them.
There's another thing I just saw. It's the it's actually sold in 3 pieces.
What?
Is there
Yeah,
a
the,
God Bomber now?
Yeah, the God Bomber pieces.
That's not 3 pieces. God Bomber is a separate thing. God Bomber's never. So that does not count as 3 pieces.
Yeah, but it's $200.
What? No, God Bomber. Do they even have God Bomber up?
I'm gonna send this to the group chat.
That's
right
what I'm
now,
thinking
or-
he's talking about. I think he just found the listing for their God Bomber, and it's $200. So that's a $550 for a complete set.
$450. Oh wait, no, $550. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, check the Skype chat. I sent the link to it.
I mean, I still don't recommend getting it, but that still doesn't count as sold in 3 parts. That I will give them that. Nobody puts God Bomber with the other thing. But yeah, you know what? It's sad that God Bomber's the only one that doesn't look like utter garbage.
God Bomber actually looks like kind of good, not great, but
yeah, like God
kind
Bomber's
of.
the only one that would be slightly considered by me.
But if you want the full set plus God Bomber, $550 probably, including shipping.
Although if you go through
that's more
TF Source, it's
expensive.
free shipping,
it's free
for over 150,
yeah.
which you're definitely going over 150.
Yep.
I just
But
can't believe this. This is absurd.
That's more than Masterpiece Prime version 3.
And it just looks like trash.
Yes.
This is making me mad. So let's move on to the pretty pre-orders.
Let's move on to the good stuff. First up on the actual pretty pre-orders is Make Toys Cross Dimension Buster Skywing, which is the this is pretty much the actual or the normal Jetfire color deco for their Skywing, and
which is the
pretty
black
nice.
version just came out. Like, it's now in stock, so I need to get that soon. Also, it's probably bigger than you think. It's more comparable. I thought it would be comparable to their like Rider Despotron and Striker Manus. It's actually more the size of their
Thunder Manus.
Yeah, Thunder Manus or
Thunder Erebus.
Thunder Erebus, yeah, the Power Master Prime. Yeah, it's more like a leader class, a large leader class than which from the pricing I should have guessed, but yeah, but it is capable of combining with their Optimus if you didn't know that, or Nemesis.
yeah,
But yeah.
looks really good and is not another piece of garbage.
Yes, I'm glad it isn't. Make Toys.
Yeah.
I need to buy one of every single mold at the very least because I cannot support what they're doing in their whatchamacallit. Now I'm forgetting the name of the line. Make Toys. What's it called?
What line are you talking about?
It's Make Toys, their line that has Thunder Erebus and the Cross Dimension.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I cannot support it enough. So, yes, definitely pre-order that if you want a G1 Jetfire. If you want the black Jetfire, just go buy it. But what else do we have?
X Transbots G2 Flip Out. It's like I don't really know about the G2 StuntCon, so
Well, it's the G2 version of Wild Rider.
The one Wild Rider. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah, which they have only released so far their G2 Breakdown, which is Crack Up, and that was a TFCon Chicago exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
This one is apparently not. It was announced to be an exclusive, I thought, but then they put up.
No, the theory was that it was going to be an exclusive because the first one was an exclusive, but we had no confirmation on that.
Yeah, but apparently it's not, and I'm A-okay with that. It's pre-ordered. It's arriving first quarter in 2019, because I was very happy to get that G2 Breakdown as an exclusive at the show, and you know what? I'll build a G2 Menasor over time. So, like, you know, this is coming out. I can wait. This is the one time where I'm like, yeah, I'm totally fine with the Combiner not all coming out at once, because if it all came out at once, I wouldn't buy it. But one at a time, yeah, these are pretty, and I'll take it. I don't need a Masterpiece Menasor, but I'll take a Masterpiece G2 Menasor, just cuz.
Eric, if the next one is a TFCon LA exclusive, I'm assuming you want me to grab it?
Yes, please. I hope the next one after this is going to be a TFCon Toronto exclusive, because I'll be there. So there's that. You know what else will be probably ready by TFCon Toronto? That I'll buy there. It should be ready beforehand.
What?
Hey Jared, what's the next thing?
What? Oh, sorry, my Skype cut out. The last but certainly not least pre-order is Perfect Effect Psycho Knight.
Psychro Night.
Psycho Knight. Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
why
weird because it's cryotech.
Ah.
But the interesting thing about this is the cryotech repaint of their Transmetal 2 Megatron, their own take on it.
Yeah.
This one has a new head sculpt for the robot and the dragon. The dragon just has like I think it's a slightly remolded head, but it like looks very similar, but has like knives on the sides of his jaws, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And it looks like a Beast Machines inspired head sculpt, basically. But it also will come with, it states, it does come with the original head for both the Megatron and the Megatron robot mode and the dragon head. So it'll have multiple head options. And it's for March 2019, and it's $179.99.
Which is the same price as the Mega Dragon they put out this
Yep,
week.
and I'm buying this. This is going to be a Toronto pickup. Part of me wants to get it before Toronto, but no, I'm going to be saving up.
Gotta get it at Toronto.
So I'm going to get it at Toronto because it'll be part of my massive, get together. Although I'm not going to get nearly the amount of stuff I got last time, but I'll be getting plenty. This is going on the list. I'm going to have a list because the lady's coming with me and she's going to ensure that I'm a bit responsible. So I'm going to have a list prepared beforehand of there are things that I may get that are not on the list, but the list is what is guaranteed.
Gotta go with the list.
Yeah, I'm guaranteed getting it. I may get a couple things that aren't on the list, just seeing and stuff. But God, this is pretty. Miguel, do you want this? Okay.
Wait, which one is this?
The Cryotech Megatron.
Oh, yeah, no, I pre-ordered that.
Oh, you pre-ordered it? You didn't get the regular Mega Dragon, didn't you?
No, I did not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I didn't like the way that his face looked. That was the main.
Really?
When it comes to unofficial figures of especially characters who have shown up in media, so in a show or whether it be a comic book or something, I'm really particular about how specifically the face sculpts are really important to me. The only in recent memory, the only figure that I felt really nailed it to the point where I'm okay, I'll pick it up was MMC's Thunderclash.
Interesting. That's very interesting that you say that because I thought they got it dead on, in hand at least.
I even seeing Mega Dragon in hand, my friend had it. I messing with it and everything. I was like, okay, this is nice. Sure, I'll probably. And I was kind of from the outset thinking, I'll wait for
the
Cryotech, especially because there's the other company who did the Masterpiece styled Megatron. That one I really liked the look of. The one that was at TFCon that was gigantic.
Yes, the one that some people are speculating is a Planet X offshoot, but it's a new company. I forget the name of it. I don't think it is Planet X.
That one looked really cool.
Oh God, when does that one come out? I forget.
So
wait, what was that one an exclusive to some Japanese convention, but then we got a US release, but it was slightly different?
That was just a remold of one of the Monster Bots. That was a Transmetal 3 Megatron figure, not really 2.
Oh, that was from Fans.
Yeah, Fans Hobby. It was out of their.
Okay.
It was out of their Double Cross mold.
No,
I 3, not 2.
Yeah.
Which
no,
is,
I was just trying to remember who had put that out because I know there was one that was like that.
Right.
I'm trying to think, now I can't think of the name of the company.
It doesn't. I mean, regardless, this one is the fact that it's Cryotech, the fact that the sculpt is very much a more mechanicalized version of the TM2 design. I kind of personally prefer that for Cryotech because sort of story for Cryotech's toy was that Cryotech was like a mafioso or whatever on Cybertron, who when Megatron showed up, he's like, all right, I'll give you the tech to make this body if you give me the tech to take over the world. And Cryotech was like, yeah, sure.
Jing Xing Winged Dragon. JX
Are they the
Metal Beast
ones-
01. It's a new line called Metal Beast. And it's
Were they the
01.
ones who were doing the
They're not doing anything else, so no.
Okay.
I was going to
They
say, I
just
don't know
showed
what you're
up.
going to say. I just know that this is their only thing.
They
Yeah,
showed off
'cause
Megatron, and they
I knew
showed
there
off.
was that Soundwave we'd seen like months ago, the movie one, that had some weird name, and I thought maybe that was it.
Oh, I don't think that's them, unless that would be their other line, because this is specifically the Metal Beast line, but I don't... It actually might be. You might be right on that, now that I'm thinking about it. Now I don't know. What were you saying, Miguel? That they announced... Were you saying that they announced something else?
Well, no, they showed off Megatron, and then they showed off like they showed two fashion symbols. One that looked like a dragon, one that kind of looked like a tiger. That people were then like, oh, are they gonna do Megatron and Tiger Hawk? Like I remember that was a thing. Like that's all they showed off is those two fashion symbol looking things, and then Megatron.
Zeus, stop dying.
But
Hey!
of course, if you're gonna make one of the big
Yeah, no, I would...
TM2s, make it.
I hope they do. I mean, obviously Megatron's coming, and I'm happy about that. But I would love Tiger Hawk. I'm like trying to figure out the release date of this thing. I want to know if it'll be out by TFCon. I doubt it because we haven't even seen colored pictures of it. But
What's the intended release date for it?
oh god, it is $240. It says first quarter 2019, so maybe.
It's
But again-
$240. What?
Did you see how big the thing was?
Wait, which one?
The one that isn't out yet.
What's it called?
Oh, the other companies. I
The
thought you
other
meant
companies.
Cryotech.
No,
I
not
was like,
Cryotech.
what?
Cryotech's 180.
Cryotech's like 180.
Yeah. This thing is the one that is like maybe 1.5 twice the size of that mold.
Oh well, yeah. Like the other company's TM2 Megatron is basically like this is like accurate to the scale that Masterpiece Beast Wars has already set up.
Yeah.
Like, because that's the thing that's kind of frightening with the Masterpiece Beast, or at least the Beast Wars Masterpiece line, if they continue into the Season 2 and Season 3 designs, is that
they get so much bigger.
yeah, because Dinobot, right? Like Dinobot is the largest character from Season 1.
He's
Or,
taller
like-
than Megatron in season one.
Or, well,
like the
he
same.
and Megatron are kind of tied. Megatron's a lot wider, maybe a tad taller, but those two, like I think Dinobot specifically because Dinobot is huge, like the biggest Maximal from Season 1,
Mhm.
and then from the size charts, if I remember right, like there's that one lithograph with all of the Maximals and Predacons like together. Like respectively, Transmetal Optimus Primal is as big as Dinobot.
Yep.
So it's like it's gonna become it. They're either gonna have to break. They're gonna have to break.
The budget or the scale?
No, break the scale specifically. They're gonna have to break the scale because if they try to keep it up, it's gonna just become insane. Like Optimal Optimus would be gigantic
Yep.
because every time Optimus changes bodies, he gets bigger.
How big is Optimal Optimus compared to Transmetal 2 Megatron? They're relatively similar, aren't they? Optimal might be a little bit bigger.
Yeah, they're I think they're relatively the same size.
Ginormous.
Wait, what?
But Optimal's like Optimal, and then that Megatron are both ginormous.
Yeah, I know. So
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah,
they
they'd
could
be-
do this. They could easily do Optimal Optimus along with this Megatron. But this is third-party pricing, which is $240, which is cheaper than what Masterpiece Dinobot was, which is far smaller. So take that as you will for what an official Optimal Optimus would be.
Oh no,
Basically, it's insane.
official Masterpiece Optimal Optimus would be like $700.
It could be more. Okay, no, looking at
Yeah.
no, it would have to be more if you look at Optimus Prime.
Oh my.
If you go by Optimus Prime's pricing, okay. Anyways,
Oh, well,
let's forget about that.
The engineering would be simpler.
Yes.
Yeah. But they would still find
because
a way.
it's show accurate already.
Yeah.
Because it was already toy accurate to an extent.
Mm-hmm. Anyways,
So while the later ones are going to get bigger, they're also already more toy accurate.
yeah, but you know what? Megatron is a lot more simple than Dinobot, and Megatron's still pretty darn expensive. So...
Oh yeah, because they're to keep cramming like nonsense, and it'd be like all of them got LEDs.
Yeah. So there's that. But anyways, in relation to the original pre-order, the Cycronite, the Cryotech Megatron, this week's mascot is Cryobisc. Miguel, you actually have a job this week.
How is Cryobisc different from Thermidor?
I was going to say.
He has a Beast Machine's head. It's different. It's a different color layout. I don't know.
Okay. He's got a crow.
Yes. Anyways,
All right.
Miguel,
And he says
what's
yes
also
a
on
lot.
Nerdy Geek Talk this week?
Also on Nerdy Geek Talk this week, we have NGT Interviews, Episode 2, TFU.info. This week on NGT Interviews, Eric talks to our good friend and fantastic podcaster, Site Runner, and more, TFU.info and TF Universities. Anthony Brucali. Don't miss the awesome interview. It was a blast, says Eric, I'd imagine.
Yes, it was. That was me that said that. I write the show descriptions for anything that I'm on. So basically, well, technically I'm on NGT reviews, and I don't write those.
Yeah,
sometimes.
I write those.
Sometimes I write them. I think I've written
I
one
do
or
think
two.
I forgot the last week.
Did you? I think
The
you
last-
did. I don't remember. Either way, I've written one or two, but usually it's
your
you.
audio, and I never sent you the info.
Yeah, but it's all good. So I think that's about it for this week.
I think Chris actually had a question of the week.
Did you read what that question was? I'm not saying that on the show.
Okay,
Anyways, because it was completely irrelevant.
gotcha.
So I wasn't going to bring
I
that
have
up.
I have a question since that'd be my job anyway.
Yes.
How angry does it make everyone if they knew a Transformers collector that alphabetized their collection?
That's
Very.
fine.
That's
You
terrible.
do you.
No, I'm kidding. Do what you want. That's fine. But I feel like that would be so weird. Also,
Oh,
how would you
I-
alphabetize it?
imagine if
what,
they
are you
had,
going
like-
by the character's name or like the title of the toy, or like
Character's name doesn't matter what series. It's not organized by series. It's completely organized alphabetically. Generations, studio series, masterpiece, bots, all the things in between,
I feel like it'd be
all
a cool
the-
mix.
alphabetized.
It'd be a cool
That's-
mix at least, but it'd be crazy.
That's an interesting way of doing it. I'm not going to
Yeah.
say yes or no as to whether or not I think it's a good idea, but it's certainly interesting.
But anyways, you can listen to our shows, this and other shows, including that interview, which I highly recommend. It was awesome, and I learned a lot. It was great. By subscribing to Nerdy Geek Talk anywhere you listen to podcasts, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, other stuff, all that good stuff. YouTube, because now Podbean can upload to YouTube, so they've been going up on YouTube again.
Yay!
Yeah. Also, follow at Nerdy Geek Talk on Twitter. You can set notifications to be alerted the second the show goes up and all that good stuff. Follow at Steel City Bots for occasional content, all that stuff. You can tweet questions at us too. And personally, you can find me at Eric Crowbar on Twitter, at Numerous Prime on Instagram. And if you want, go check out the YouTube channel. I won't plug mine for now because I am working on some stuff that I think I'll put up. But for now, something that is going up, that is actually collaboration between me and my brother, who's the other person that founded Nerdy Geek Talk, is this YouTube channel called Bro-tatoes. It's potatoes, but instead of a P, you put BR. It's Bro-tatoes, where we are doing something there. So that should be fun. Go check that out if you want.
If you're not making fries, I refuse to watch.
No, we're not.
I refuse to watch.
I'm the one who came up with the name, just because we both love potatoes. It has nothing to do with the show whatsoever. But yeah, you can check all that out. I'll have a link to Bro-tatoes in the description because it literally just started. So we have like 5 subscribers, so it might be hard to find. So yeah, Zeus, where can people find you on the internet?
You can find me at _Zeus on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. That's the word _ spelled out. I again have some stuff planned for my YouTube, but who knows whether or not I'll ever get around to that.
That's how it works. You know who does put stuff on their YouTube though? Michael, where can people find you on the internet?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, as you just said, at SoundJack426. My YouTube features Transformers toy reviews, as well as my own podcast, Soundjack's Rambles. My Instagram features photos of my toys, and there's definitely going to be a lot more Bots challenge posts, because goddamn, those things are cute. And my Twitter is where I hang out, so come on by and say hi.
Coolio. Jared, where can people find you on the interwebs?
You can find me on Twitter at Dread Prime. I almost said my original one. At Dread Prime _. That's where I'm at basically all the time. Other than that, I am on Instagram at JarPro00, where you can find my Nightbots. And come check with one of those out.
Coolio. Miguel, where can people find you on the internet?
People can find me on Twitter at Logos Minor. Come by, say hi.
Nice. And I think
So much stick.
I think that's about it for this week. So we'll talk to you later. See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We pretty much got done.
Zeus, you had one job. Okay, since Zeus didn't do it, I'm going to say Bayonara. Bayonara.